Okay guys, I own a Passat 2015. I was using the RCD330, the radio that comes with the car, and I did the upgrade to the RCD310, which is the one that's up right now. As you may know, there's a known issue about the backup camera that doesn't work because of the video compatibility with this kind of radio. By the way, this is a NONAME 187B. I did my research and supposedly this is the best option of the two options available, which is the DSA or the NONAME. And I picked the NONAME. It says that it's the best if you're trying to do Android Auto, which I happen to have an Android. And also of the two, there's the 187A and 187B. 187B has bigger RAM capacity, so I guess that will be your best option to go. I ordered it from China, and actually the supplier that sent it over, I really like the packaging, and it took no more than 10 days to get here. So I leave you guys the info on the link, a link on the information in this video. And I'm gonna just show you guys. I'm gonna turn the car on, the screen with the Android Auto comes up. I'm just gonna switch to radio.
Today.
And there's everything works. It just comes up. Now if I switch to phone, of course my phone is plugged in, so let's see. Well, this will all work. If I go to app, no, I can't go to app because it's gonna X me out of the video, but you'll hear it will connect directly if the phone happened to plug into the radio, which is not right now. Android Auto or Apple CarPlay will pop up immediately because they will sync automatically with the phone. Now I'm just gonna switch to reverse, and there you go. Just fully functional. The only thing though, it's that once you switch to drive, it kinda just lags a little bit and stays like that, and then it comes up to the home screen. Alright, so I'm just gonna put it in park now. I'm gonna turn the radio car off, I'm sorry. And I'm gonna show you guys what happened. What did I do in order for this to work? Because there's several videos, but I picked up most of the information from every single one, trying to come up with the best solution for my situation. I'm just gonna show you what I did. So car's off. As you can see, the radio is still on, but once you open the door, it goes off, and just gives you a reminder of don't forget your phone off. I'm gonna open the trunk, show you guys what I did in the back real quick. So here in the back, I did run some cable. So I came here, and this is the reverse light right here. As you can see, I just did this splice alligator thing, connector, and I came out to the blue wire on this light. Just splice it and run the wire. In one of the videos it does say that you come here and do the yellow wire on the camera, and I tried to do that, but it didn't work. So I happened to came to a reverse light wire, which is the blue wire. I don't know, you can barely see it here, but yeah, it's coming right at the blue wire. And then just run the wire down here, down these trunk holder. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, the wire's right there. I thought it was gonna be more difficult to run it actually, but it wasn't. You just remove that plastic screw right there, run the wire under that mat. It's starting to rain right here. I'm gonna close the trunk real quick. And then the wire just comes out of here, and there's just metal clamps holding this. It's really easy to take it out, and just run it under all this plastic housing here, all the way through there. And then comes down here, all the way up here. Run it behind this cover right here. And I think I'm gonna tell you guys that it will be easier if you take it out completely. It's really easy to remove. Here in the back there's tabs, so you just press it in on both sides and it will come off. It has a couple screws down here where you can loosen up this panel, but it will be better for you guys if you remove this coin holder right here. It's really easy to take out. As I said, you just press on these tabs here and here, and then remove it completely. Then the wire that comes from the back, I don't know if you guys can see here. No, not through here. But their wire just goes all the way up to this panel under this cover right here. And here you get to see the wire coming from the back. Actually, there's two wires here, and I'm gonna show you in a moment why is that there's two wires. I used the same color wire. That was my mistake. But one of them is coming from the back, and then once you put it through, you're gonna go on the radio compartment over there. The other wire, sorry, it's coming from the fuse panel. And from the fuse panel here, as you can see, I took from the fifth fuse compartment here. It was empty on my case. This one shuts off once you turn your car off and open the door. So this is probably one that you should use. This is a tap on wire tool, really cheap. I think it was like $7 or so. So you just take it from there. For some reason this wasn't working until I used both of the 10 amps fuses that you see here, and then that splice tool, tap wire goes in here, and then have this connector. That wire will run all the way under the steering column here. That's the second wire that you see there. Okay, there's a third wire, which is a black wire. It's a ground wire, and let's see if I can show you guys here. Yeah, right there. So that wire, I did happen to hook it up here. There's a metal piece from the car. Okay, that will be your ground wire. Okay, and that wire run it down under the steering wheel column as well, and it goes all the way up under here. Okay, so now I'm just gonna go inside the car again. I'm sorry, I'm shaking too much. I don't have any assistance with this video. I'm trying to do my best here. Okay, so once again my phone went off. So now you just have this piece loose, so just pull from here, get the instrument. I have these tools right here. This is to remove panels on the car. It wasn't expensive. It was like $12. Totally worth it. Really good, high quality material. It doesn't break, and it doesn't leave any dents on the car. So you just go on the sides, real easy. Just start unhooking the metal clamps all over and remove it all the way up there. As I explained before, remove all these trim, and then the whole piece just comes out. Okay, so the lever is right now on neutral, because that way I can put this thing down all the way without unhooking this connector, and there's 4 T20 screws right here, 1, 2, 3, and 4, which I already removed. The radio is completely loose. I just want to show you. I'm just gonna pull the whole piece and show you the wiring here in the back. So okay, a couple things that weren't explained on any of the videos that I watch, and I strongly suggest you guys just to check on those videos. This is what I did for my car, but if you want to have another point of view, just check on those. This is the antenna connector, so this wire is supplied by the radio supplier. So this hooks up here on this connector here, which is a slide connector. It's really easy to remove just by pulling this tab up. As I say, this one's supplied by the radio provider. It should be anyways, and just plugs in here. Then this one, and there's a blue one. Okay, these two were hooked to the original radio, to the RCD330. Now they're gonna end up being loose. Okay, these are not gonna be plugged anywhere. You just leave them behind. One of them is for the navigation system, I believe, and the other one's for Bluetooth, but they're not gonna be used. Though all those two services are integrated here on the new radio. Of course, navigation is gonna be done by either Android Auto or the Apple CarPlay, and Bluetooth comes integrated with this unit, so you're not gonna need these two. Now, for this part, so the CAN bus connector, you're gonna have to swap. This is the original one from the car. This is for the video signal. Okay, so you're gonna be provided with another connector. That's that blue one right there. There's this green one and the other blue one. That's the one that's provided by the radio supplier. You're gonna swap it. You just push this one out, which is the old one. You're not gonna use that one, and then put the new one in, and it will come. This has this wire right here. You follow this wire. It has the RCA plug here, which is gonna be connected to the, where did it go? That's gonna be plugged into the decoder, which is hiding somewhere here. Okay. Bear with me, it shouldn't be that complicated. Okay, so here we go. So the decoder, this decoder, you're gonna have to buy it. Okay, so I'm having issues here with my phone. That's getting too hot. It's really hot outside. So I was explaining, just pull this radio out. I already showed you the connectors in the back. So how are you gonna plug in the decoder? Okay, this decoder is actually made for Passat, as you can say. I will leave the description the link on the description. Okay, and it has 3 wires. 3 wires. They're gonna hook up with some more stuff, and then this big one, which is the RCA connector. I'm sorry, this is the one that comes mainly for the video. So this big plug here was hooked up to the back of the RCD330. You just remove this clamp here. Let's see if I can do it. Okay, yeah, so if you remove this clamp right here, it will unhook this connector. So it's just a slide connector. Just put it in this housing here, then make sure it goes all the way in, and then put the clamp back. That's the safety, so it doesn't come out. So that's the big wire, and as I say, there's 3 wires coming out from this decoder. they're all labeled. So black one's ground. I already show you where is this black one that I did coming from the metal part of the car right next to the fuse box. So you just put this electric connector here. Then this red one, I have it labeled with black tape to differentiate, because I didn't use different color of wire. This one's coming from the back. Okay, this is the one that's coming from the reverse light, and it's labeled here as you see it's labeled back. Same thing, you just put it together, and with this electric connector you just put it in there. And then the third one, which is in this case is yellow, but so this one's the power wire, and this one runs all the way under. I already showed you, this one's the one that comes from the top fuse wire that I already show you where does it go hooked. So you just put it together. You see it's labeled battery plus. That's the power wire. One of the videos suggests just to splice these wires here on the CAN bus connector. That's your choice. I didn't want to go through that, but if you want to try it, you're more than welcome to do it. I did this. I like the idea of having the fuses coming in from the fuse box. That way, if the car goes off, open the door, as I already showed you, the radio will go off. So I just put all these wires in the back. There's plenty of space back there, just because the other radio was a lot bigger than this one. Okay, this is a lot thinner. And just put this whole thing back. So sorry, just went on. Okay, so it's already back. Then it's just a matter of replacing the screws. Okay, the T20 screws, put it in. Make sure before you screw the radio on, give it a test. Make sure that the backup camera is working. Right now I have it in neutral, just to be able to put this in here without screwing with this connector. I already explained about that. But you're gonna try, and when you're trying it, make sure that the trunk lid is closed, because if you have it up, of course it's not gonna work. And it has happened to me a couple times. So again, just put it in reverse and it comes up. So no issues whatsoever. Just put it back in neutral. It will take a while and it will lag. Before I used to have, video feed from the camera, even if I was going forward, because it will stay on for a second or two. Now it does stay on, but the video doesn't come from the camera. Once you switch the gear, the connection just gets interrupted, and that's it. But I didn't lose that much resolution from the camera, to be honest with you. It did came, the decoder, it came with this this is supposed to be a time delay of some sort for the camera, and I did try it, but by using it, it doesn't change any of the delay or the lag on the video itself, and actually reduces the quality of the video. So I ended up just removing it, and it works just fine without it. And that's about it. If you guys have any questions, or just send me a message, I will try to answer them. As I said, this was what I did for my car, what I think it was best for my situation. I'm not an electrician. I'm not an expert, but I'm an enthusiast. So I just wanted to have the car having a newer look, and I'm really proud, really happy with the choice, because it does make a huge difference just by having this radio. Thank you guys for watching.